Good afternoon, everyone. Today's date is March 2nd, 2015. I'm your host, Ryan Fox, coming to you live from OptionsXO headquarters in the UK. Let's get forward with today's daily market update. So, already today, we've had several announcements on manufacturing PMI and other manufacturing estimates coming from the pound, the euro, and the dollar, and expected more announcements from the Aussie side later this evening. From the manufacturing PMI from the pound, it was a positive result of 54.1, above the forecast of 53.5, and European CPI flash estimate year on year, negative 0.3%, which is obviously better than negative 0.5% forecast. If we go to the charts, or actually even go back to markets, Dow Jones negative 0.45% today, S&P negative 0.3%, and FTSE and crude oil are also down. Nikkei 225 up 28 points. We also talk about some of the amazing stories today. Soon this week, we're going to expect the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, to speak at the U.S. Congress in regards to the upcoming potential nuclear arms deal between nuclear energy deal between the United States and Iran. And he's going to speak about how that could be impactful for the state of Israel, especially since the Ayatollahs have always expressed concern for the state in existence. And Benjamin Netanyahu is going to give a speech in regards to his view and what Israel expects out of this potential deal or no deal. So let's take a look at the charts, though, because we see some interesting activity on the dollar franc right now. It's gone down to negative 0.9550. It's coming back up after closing outside the Bollinger Bands here. We also see the Arun down crossed over the Arun up way back here around 1 o'clock today, and we're seeing it having some downturns now. So it's coming back towards the moving average, and that would be indicating a crossover there. If we also take a look at gold, right now we see a crossover here on, it appears, gold and the US dollar. We see gold on the left, US dollar on the right. Actually, that's vice versa. Gold on the right, US dollar on the left. And we see, looks like gold is dropping now from 12.16 down to 12.14 very quickly. Appears that the US dollar is getting stronger. So we see that reversal happen also in energy. If we take a look at Brent crude and also WTI crude positions here, we see right now an increase of about just above $49 on WTI crude position 1. You see potentially a crossover here on the MACD, so that would indicate more volume headed upstairs. If we take a look at Brent, it could be a similar situation. Yes, it's actually back up from 61 now, 61.3. You also see on the Arun here that the Arun down is actually on top of the Arun up. So we're going to see potentially this drop to around maybe 60, 61, lower end of 61 eventually, because we see that expansion here in the Bollinger Bands. And also the candles are fluctuating underneath the moving average, hugging the lower band, but this could be a retracement. We take a look at indices closer today. Actually, tab. DAX headed upstairs again, even though it had today a positive effect. Same thing with CAC 40. FTSE also had a bit of a top off today, but it's going to be headed upstairs long term. DAX headed upstairs again after a minor retracement this past week. And Dow Jones also heading downstairs to 18,132, lower than its high where it had 18,239. That's today's daily market update. I'm your host, Ryan Fox from OptionsXO. Happy trading.